Right now at 5, a suspect is in custody from a bank robbery in Eau Claire.
And new details in the attempt to remove Wisconsin's top election official.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
The suspect behind an Eau Claire bank robbery is now in custody. 25-year-old Maxwell Lubeck has been taken into custody by the Wisconsin State Patrol. Tuesday, police released photos of the armed robber at a Wisconsin credit union. Police say he entered the credit union with a handgun and demanded money from employees. Police released the warrant for Lubeck's arrest a little after 11 this morning. He was arrested by State Patrol on Highway 53 near Superior just about a half hour later.
Governor Evers is asking Republicans in the state Senate for a committee hearing on his workforce development plan. He wants to push a package of bills that would use $1 billion of the state's $4 billion surplus to go toward a pandemic-era child care funding. This would include a paid family leave program. He also wants to send money to the UW system and UW-Madison. Evers wants this session to be held as soon as possible, saying that with each day of delay, the state is suffering more consequences.
A national Democratic law firm is challenging Wisconsin's witness requirements. The firm is arguing that requiring a witness signature on ballot envelopes is a burden for voters and a violation of the Federal Voting Rights Act. State law requires clerks to reject absentee ballots that are missing a witness's address or signature. In the 2020 presidential election, the Nonpartisan Legislative Audit Bureau found that nearly 7% of the almost 15,000 absentee ballots cast in Wisconsin had incomplete witness certificates. State law required those ballots to be thrown out. Wisconsin's Republican president of the Senate is calling to impeach the state's top elections official. Senate President Chris Kapenga is urging the Assembly to impeach Wisconsin Elections Commission Administrator Megan Wolf. The Republican-controlled Senate voted last month to fire Wolf, but she has remained in office while Democrats fight against that vote in court. They're arguing the Senate did not have the authority to hold a vote to decide Wolf's fate. In a letter to the Assembly Speaker, Kapenga says Wolf's decision to not leave the position could lead to corrupt conduct in her office. But a recent state Supreme Court decision suggests that there is nothing wrong with Wolf's actions. The ruling appears to allow Wolf to stay in office indefinitely, even though her term officially expired in July.
Spring Grove schools are looking for some additional funding. The school district is asking voters to approve 2 referendum questions on November 7th. The first question asks for $12 million to improve heating, ventilation, windows, and the roof of the school building. The second question asks for $4 million to build a new tech education lab. The second question depends on the first question passing. The school superintendent says they are asking for money now because the community has indicated they would support the projects. There will be 2 informational sessions in October. We'll post that information on our website at news8000.com.
You know, I wasn't really outside all that much today, maybe like a half hour, and I felt the sunshine and a little bit of breeze. I hope that's how it was all day today.
Yeah, I didn't get outside either too much, but I did feel a little bit of humidity in the air. What's it looking like, Greg?
If you should get out if you want to enjoy the 70s here for a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be dropping. But yeah, we do have, really, it's not too bad of a day. Upper 70s for at least around the La Crosse area, but a little bit cooler up to the north. We even have a few showers out there, too, as we look at radar right now. Satellite shows just a little bit of activity going on up to the north. We have another little weak wave that's coming through, producing some showers mainly as we zoom in. It's like Black River Falls up to about just southeast of Eau Claire. We're seeing a little bit of that activity. We zoom in, just a few showers here and there, but most areas are remaining dry. But once again, there is that activity there. It just extends just to the northeast of La Crosse. Once again, most areas will remain dry. Temperature change, we've noticed a little bit of a drop here, about 9 to 10 degrees. But notice up to the north, it's a little bit bigger. We're looking at 20. That's just a sign of things to come over the next few days. Once again, this evening should not be much of a problem. We're looking at just cloud cover really decreasing. Temperatures getting down to the low 60s, so a little bit different. Up to Eau Claire, you'll probably keep those clouds a little bit further, but they'll drop into the 50s as we get towards this evening. Coming up later, we're going to break down what could be a cooler Thursday, but it's going to be a wet and much cooler come Friday. So definitely a different story compared to last Friday.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg. Well, the old Kmart location at State Street and Losey Boulevard has sat abandoned since 2017. And those who live near the blighted structure have been anticipating construction of a new mixed-use apartment complex to take its place. But just when things started to look promising, they're now being told the wait is just beginning. News 8 Now's Michael Germain spoke with developers and tells us what the holdup is all about. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, during La Crosse's City Planning Commission meeting Monday night, the members approved a request by the developer 360 Real Estate Solutions to delay the development of the site, meaning those hoping to see the area cleaned of its broken glass and graffiti will have to keep hoping a while longer. 360 Real Estate Solutions just finished construction on the Fifth Ward residencies on La Crosse's lower north side. The plan was to break ground on the new site in July of 2022, but now they say interest rates and construction costs have forced them to slow down. Director of Development for 360 Real Estate, Jeremy Novak, says despite the delay, he's confident they can still get the project off the ground.
We've said from day one that it's not a project that we want to do quickly. We've been very intentional and thoughtful in this whole process, starting with engaging the neighborhood groups on the front side. And we want to continue that thoughtful process to make sure that this is successful.
When it's all said and done, the project is estimated to cost between $45 and $55 million, meaning neighbors should see a pretty hefty improvement in values across the neighborhood. When it will happen is the question that remains. Coming up at 6, we'll talk with the La Crosse Realtors Association about those rising interest rates and what they mean for the rest of us. Ken and Emily.
All right, thank you, Michael. A reminder that today is the first day of La Crosse's Week Without Driving Challenge. The challenge raises awareness for people that don't have the option of driving. Today, all municipal transit routes are offering free rides. Thursday, you can get a free ride on smart buses. You can also get 1 free hour on a drift cycle bike using the code WWD 2023.
A La Crosse favorite is saying goodbye for now.
We had a great season. It was a good summer, nice warm summer, great weather, and we had a good year overall.
Yes, that time of year, Rudy's Drive-In is closing for the winter months. An employee says they use this time to make repairs and take time off to spend with their families. So Rudy's closes tomorrow, so be sure to get some root beer before it's too late if that's your forte. The Drive-In will reopen in mid-March after that snow melts, we hope.
I didn't get a chance to try it out this season yet.
Well,
closed
you'll be
before I
around for a
had
little
an
while.
opportunity.
All right, just ahead tonight at 5, Speaker no more. Kevin McCarthy says he will not try to regain his position as House Speaker. So who's next in line?
At Taco John's, we never judge a book by its cover. But if the cover is a one-of-a-kind flatbread coated in aged cheddar, crispy shredded potatoes, and our signature potato Olay seasoning, we say, judge the shell out of it. New Cheddar Crunch Tacos, only at Taco John's.
Finish your exterior project in time for fall with Menards. Aluminum soffit is low maintenance and easy to install. Pre-finished panels are stocked in white, brown, and black, ready to take home today. All aluminum soffit is 11% off. Transform your home with a new garage door from Ideal Door. We have multiple styles of 9x7 and 16x7 size doors in stock today. Get a 9x7 garage door for $334.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
What you want, when you want it. Leibachens Rent to Own.
Come into your nearest Leibachens Rent to Own to get your grand opening gift of a 2-week skip pass to use anytime you want, including the first 2 weeks. Come celebrate the grand opening of Lee Botkin's new Portage location with a 2-week skip pass.
What you want, when you want it. Lee Botkins Rent to Own.
To all you so-called drive-through contenders out there, Taco John's is coming for the breakfast belt. With the boldest, cheesiest, baconiest, potato ole-iest breakfast burritos ever, we're not pulling any punches. The new breakfast champ is here. Try a bigger, bolder breakfast at Taco John's.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The U.S. government is in uncharted territory now that House members have removed Speaker Kevin McCarthy from the chair for the very first time.
The California congressman has already said he will not run for the speakership again. So now the question is, who will take his place? Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan have both announced they are joining the race. 8 Republicans and all House Democrats voted to oust McCarthy. Many Democrats were not pleased when McCarthy blamed the near government shutdown on them after he had appealed to the Democrats to help keep the government open. House Republicans began meeting Tuesday night to discuss their next moves, but it remains unclear when they will hold a vote to elect the next speaker.
Healthcare workers in at least 5 states and the nation's capital have walked off the job in what could become the largest healthcare strike in recent memory. The strike affects Kaiser Permanente facilities in California, Oregon, Washington State, Virginia, Colorado, and D.C. Vocational nurses, X-ray and lab technicians, and surgical, pharmacy, and emergency department employees are among those now off the job. Striking workers are fighting for higher wages and help resolving staffing shortages.
Having to juggle numerous patients at the same time, that increases patient wait time, puts doctors behind, puts patients behind. They don't get a chance to get the care that they actually need.
Kaiser Permanente's contract with the coalition of unions expired this past Saturday. The hospital system released a statement early today saying both Kaiser Permanente management and union representatives are still at the bargaining table trying to reach an agreement.
A federal appeals court has expanded the limits on the Biden administration's talks with social media companies. The court now says a ruling will also apply to top U.S. cybersecurity agency. The ruling came from last month, the conservative Fifth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals. It severely limits the ability of the administration to communicate with social media companies on content related to COVID and elections that the government views as misinformation. That previous ruling applied to the White House, the Surgeon General, the CDC, and the FBI. Now the court says it also applies to the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. That agency is charged with protecting non-military networks from hacking and other homeland security threats. Coming up, student debt relief.
The Biden administration taking action to fix what it is calling a broken student loan system.
As you prep for another high school football, it's definitely going to be a difference from last Friday with chilly conditions, rain, and windy. I'll break all that down along with what the weekend looks like coming up a bit later on Wayne Weather.
At Home Furniture, we offer the best quality, value, and selection in fine furnishings. Enjoy classic styles in our fine furniture gallery, the contemporary urban look of Uptown, handmade quality from Amish craftsmen, or the up-north comfort of lodge furniture. For your lifestyle, there's no place like home.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Ultra's A-plus accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Open your account online and start getting more from your checking account. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's jeans stock-up sale is going on now. With deals so good, you'll want to stock up on your favorite styles for fall or even try something new. Like men's Rustler jeans, $15.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. $10 off women's Levi's classic jeans. Plus, while you're in for jeans, get $80 instant savings when you buy 4 Goodyear tires or $30 instant savings when you buy 2. And rewards members save 15% on all Trico wiper blades.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
One of the best selections of commercial vehicles in the Midwest can be found at Osseo Automotive in Osseo. From medium-duty trucks and vans to super-duty work trucks, cube vans, chassis cabs, and more, you'll find the most popular commercial vehicles from Ford and Chevrolet all in one location. Take advantage of Section 179 tax savings before the end of the year. Get to work with a new commercial truck or van from Osseo Automotive in Osseo. Shop online at OsseoAutoCommercial.com.
Hello? Yeah, this is Russell Nicolay. Yeah, bald head, sunglasses, you got it. Yeah. Billboards, baby.
Whoa, 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 man. Hey, if they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
Fake beard, really, man?
Oh, come on, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
At Home Sleep Express, let our factory-trained mattress experts take the mystery out of famous internet beds like Nectar, Purple, or Casper. Plus, we'll beat any price, any day, and give you free shipping. Test and buy Nectar, Purple, or Casper at Home Sleep Express.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
President Joe Biden is canceling another $9 billion in student loan debt. Now, this comes just days after payments resumed following a 3-year pause. The White House says it is conducting fixes to what it calls a broken student loan system. After an audit, it was able to use existing debt relief programs to help 125,000 borrowers, totaling the $9 billion. Since Biden has been in office, the White House says it has canceled $127 billion of debt for nearly 3.6 million borrowers.
Now that the pandemic-era pause on student loan payments is over, there are new warnings about potential scams. Nearly 27 million borrowers with the federal student loan debt are facing repayment. Government agencies and nonprofit groups say scammers are targeting those borrowers, reaching out through robocalls and other methods, often asking for personal information or fees to provide a bogus service. Here's what one of those robocalls sound like.
Press 1 now to see if you are eligible to get your loans completely forgiven. This recent announcement could potentially eliminate 100% of your federal student debt.
To avoid being scammed, the Federal Trade Commission says do not give out personal information such as your federal aid login ID, and do not trust anyone promising debt relief, even if they say they're with the Department of Education or if they ask for upfront payments. Borrowers can manage their own paperwork on the federal student aid website without having to pay any fees.
Everyone understands the Big Mac you see on TV isn't the one you're likely to get at the local McDonald's. That's what a federal judge basically said when he dismissed a lawsuit against McDonald's and Wendy's. Lawyers accuse the chains of misleading the public by using undercooked patties before they're fully cooked and shrink in advertisements. They argued customers end up getting food less valuable than what was promised. The district judge, Hector Gonzalez, disagreed. He says all companies use visually appealing images to build positive associations with their products. He also pointed to the restaurant's websites, which specify how much the food weighs and how many calories it has.
Hundreds of more auto workers are losing their jobs. General Motors and Ford announced they are laying off 500 workers between the two automakers. GM is laying off workers at stamping plants in Ohio and Indiana. Workers there aren't on strike, but the metal parts they stamp are sent to assembly lines. They have been impacted by the strike. Ford is laying off workers at a stamping plant in Chicago and an engine plant in Ohio. UAW union leaders say the manufacturers are only doing it to put pressure on its members to resolve the strike quickly. The automakers say the layoffs are due to slowdowns in the manufacturing process caused by strikes. All right, now let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart with our weather forecast. What's it looking like?
Yeah, we got some changes coming too. We just got a taste of it today, but it's really going to feel quite a bit different when we come to Friday. But we got a few showers. We have another front coming through tomorrow. So there's a few showers mainly north of La Crosse. I'll time those out. Really, the big thing comes late Thursday night through Friday. That's another push of cooler air. That'll be more widespread shower activity, and may even see a linger showering through Saturday, although the weekend does look mostly dry. Cooler tomorrow, another drop in temperatures, but pretty close to normal. The 50s pretty much are hit here. It's Friday, and they're going to sit here through the weekend, but we should climb back up into the 60s next week, which by then will be about the normal temperature. For tonight, really, we're just going to see the showers. The cloud cover begin to decrease. Should be mostly clear as we wake up. Here's the next front that's going to be coming through, and I noticed there's some showers probably after about 8 to 9 a.m., especially to the north, like I said, towards Ladysmith and Eau Claire. That'll come through. It'll come through fairly quickly before noon. You can see the front kind of draped all the way down to Rochester. Most areas will just see cloud cover and a shift in the winds coming once that passes. That'll be much stronger winds behind it through the afternoon hours. Most of the precipitation we see any should be done by that time frame. So that's what we're looking at least through tomorrow. And that's just the first push of temperatures too. The big picture shows here comes that one that I just mentioned coming through with a low to the north, rotates through. That's Thursday afternoon. The one that's really going to be watching is the one that digs south through the Dakotas. You can see even some blue showing up there. That indicates there is some snow maybe mixed up there. That comes through Friday evening, and we'll continue that through Friday night. And then by the time we get to Saturday, we still got that northwest flow, so we still have some cloud cover, maybe a shower. But the good thing is once we get past that, things do change. If we time out that precipitation we're looking at for Friday, you'll see there's this line comes through. Now, will it stay together and be this strong? That remains to be seen. But we will see a line of light rain showers come through probably around noon for La Crosse, earlier for Eau Claire, and then it'll linger through the afternoon hours along with some really strong gusty winds behind this. As we go towards the evening hour, it's more scattered showers. We'll start to see that break up probably by 6 to 7, but there still could be some showers, at least for the beginning of the high school football. But you'll notice the winds too will continue too. That'll be the big story, and then we should start clearing out. Winds here, that's what we're looking for the Friday. As you see, 15 to 20. As we get towards the evening hour, it'll start to drop off probably after sunset, but still we're looking at 10 to 15 before the football game begins, probably 15 to 25 with some stronger gusts. So something to keep in mind of if you're going out and about. After that, looks like fairly good. Everything pushes to the east, so the next week we should start off at least dry and very seasonable. But for tonight, we're looking at temperatures that will fall back down a little bit cooler, low 50s, maybe some upper 40s up there, but overall should be clear skies. We're not expecting any rainfall tonight. Cloud cover increases tomorrow morning. Once again, a shower mainly north of La Crosse, probably Ladysmith down to Winona could see a shower in the morning. That'll get across. Temperatures upper 60s, 70s. But then the big change comes Friday, and there's your temperatures in the 50s. There might be some areas that may struggle to get to 50 Friday afternoon, along with the wind and some rain. Weekend looks cool, dry, and then we just start to climb back up next weekend where we should be in about the low to mid 60s.
It's going to be quintessential Coulee region football weather though on Friday.
It is. It's going to be for like well, actually Halloween type weather.
Yeah.
That's where we should be at that time of the year.
A couple weeks early, I guess.
Yeah, just a little.
All right, Greg, thanks very much. Thank you. And when we come back tonight at 5, Art for All.
A public works mural in central Wisconsin is turning heads.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now 98 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever, so we're celebrating with our 98th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 98 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
Look, Mom, I found one. Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
Here in La Crosse County, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort, which is why we've been serving our community with the best in plumbing and bathroom remodeling services for nearly 30 years. We pride ourselves on making each and every one of our customers feel safe, comfortable, and happy in their homes. So remember, when it comes to your home's plumbing needs, Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Stock up this month with the Holman Locker and Meat Market's 10-pound sale. Save on pork loin roast, ground beef, chicken breast, and chuck roast. Please call to order. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Murals give cities the chance to show what makes them stand out from the crowd.
The town of Rome is doing just that with its first ever public art mural.
So this mural covers the town's public works building. It's part of the town's effort to beautify the community by adding more art in the busy parts of town. The mural features famous landmarks, ATVs, golf, deer, and fish, the Wisconsin essentials. The artist says the mural is a chance for him to step out of his comfort zone.
I do a lot of really vibrant work and a lot of whimsical kind of flowy space things. So it's kind of nice to be able to do a full nature scene that's basically about the town of Rome and a lot of things that they hold dear.
Freeman says this mural should be complete by Sunday. If you want to go and check it out, it's a very visible display of art from State Highway 13 in the city of Nakusa.
So I guess the only other couple of things it still needs are some cheese and maybe a couple of cranberries.
And a golden retriever, as I mentioned. You guys have a lot of them here.
Yes, she's noticed quite a few golden retrievers. It's just one of those quintessential family animals. Hey, Greg's back with a last look at your forecast right after this.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts. I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Join Wesco with Sparta to celebrate a fun Wisconsin tradition, Oktoberfest. All month long, save up to 20% off store-wide. Plus, as a thank you, you get a package of locally made brats and a free beverage from one of the local watering holes when you spend $499 or more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
At Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, we know the Cooley region's weather is unpredictable. 40 degrees today, 75 tomorrow. Is your HVAC system fully prepared to effectively handle the stresses of the next season? Beat the inevitable rush and schedule your HVAC clean and check today. Be confident your air conditioning unit and furnace will work when you need it. Call Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted trained comfort specialist. It's hard to stop a train.
Your trained comfort specialist, Bagnevsky.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. Friday night, October 27th.
And he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac.
Don't miss Piano Men. $40 tickets at Ticketmaster include $15 rewards play. Piano Men, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Is everybody feeling home?
Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 years or older to attend.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
With Bygoff and Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff and Rohde, Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Might see a shower tomorrow, some more wind, cooler temperature, still above average, but then definitely look at the drop come Friday. So it will be a change from last Friday.
All right, looks good. Thank you for watching us at News 8 Now.
Hope to see you again at 6.